Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food, and I don't know what to call this. I mean, an installment of something. I am joined today once again by Katy Prettyman of Beondegi and the Nuff from Main Event Pong. So please welcome them. Welcome, guys. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I just recently did something with Katy. Nuff, you and I did something that was, I think the last thing we did was either at that reckless eating party.
Yeah, it was at the mod party.
Yeah, bugs, is that right?
We did bugs, yeah.
So this is right up your alley. Now, Katy, is this your foray into entomophagy?
No. I've eaten quite a number of bugs, but I have not had silkworm pupa. So.
What have you had?
I've had scorpions, crickets, water bugs. What else have I had? A lot of crunchy things. This is different because I'm not sure what the texture is going to be like inside, and we boiled them. So
yeah. Now, Nuff, when we did the challenge where we were eating the insects, well, it wasn't really a challenge. We were just eating insects.
Yeah.
You seem to eat it like a champ. I don't recall any disgust or oh my god that's horrible like Matt Zion does when he eats a scorpion.
No. I'm not going to bring out the flappy arms today or anything like that. I mean, that's one of the things is, I've done like surströmming before and it's gross, but I honestly think the burps afterwards are probably grosser than actually eating it.
Well, I find the same thing about the durian. Mm-hmm. So for me, that's the same with durian. I love the taste of durian, and yeah, the smell's not great. I'm not crazy about the taste, but what happens is when you burp afterwards, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
So, Katy, did you find that to be the case when we did the durian? Well, the durian product.
Yeah. So I mean, granted, we didn't eat fresh durian, so the burps weren't that bad, but I did find myself reminded of the flavor throughout the day. Sense yeah.
So for those of you who don't know. Because we just made this up. Today's challenge, we're going to be eating Beondegi, which is silkworm pupa. So this is I want to say a delicacy, maybe not a delicacy in Korea. And so this is the pupa stage of the silkworm. So what happens is the silkworm spins its cocoon, and the insect that lives inside the cocoon is the pupa. So before it turns into I think it's a moth. I don't think it's a butterfly. I think it's a moth. So before it emerges as a butterfly, this is the pupa stage. And the way people started eating this in Korea was in the factories, where they would unspin the silkworm cocoons. They would be just sitting there all day unspinning the cocoons. And so to keep their strength up, when they got to the end of the cocoon where the little insect was, they just pop it in their mouth and eat it. And so it's kind of like it's a Korean street food. So if you're walking around on the street in Korea, you have these vendors with these big vats of steaming hot silkworm pupa, and they just give you a cup of it, and you just walk along and enjoy your silkworm pupa while you're walking. So the challenge today, there's no points because how would I keep track of it, right? So there's no points. So the challenge is just eating the silkworm pupa. So there's no time challenge, there's no volume challenge. The assumption is that we're going to eat the whole thing, right? So this little can, they expand or something because this little can filled up this bowl, right? Now, because you haven't had silkworm pupa before, I decided to give you an option. So the option is you can just eat them the way they are, but you have to eat all of them. I allowed everybody to drain the juice, the water that it's packed in, to drain that. So we just heated this up on the stove, brought it to a boil, heated them up on the stove. That's it. That's about it. So the option is that you can just eat them the way they are, or you can put a teaspoon of the First We Feast presents Hot Ones, the last dab XXX hot sauce by Heatonist. There's so much going on there. Why don't they just shorten it? Last dab XXX, But I guess Heatonist is the company. First We Feast is the something or other. Hot Ones is the show. The last dab is the product, and the XXX is the variety of the product. Right? Because I think they also do a last dab Apollo. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. That's the new one.
Yeah, all the last dab varieties.
Have you? Because both of you two do a lot of hot sauces and everything. Have you had Apollo?
I've had Apollo. Yeah, we did a vegan chicken wing challenge. I ordered the ones that have the sugar cane bone, so they're as close to the ones that are actually on the show as possible.
Yeah.
But they were all right.
Now, I think like when Matt does his live streaming as one of the rewards for donating, I think he does a spoonful of the Apollo. I think he does. I don't know that he's had the triple X. There is, if you go to the the Las Vegas We Go main show, the part 2, there is a drunken Val that that decided to put some of this on the what was it called? Hidden pizza. Secret pizza, I think secret pizza.
The one at the Cosmopolitan?
Yeah. And I decided I had this with me and I put some on the pizza because I was not sober. So
I'm gonna have to watch that.
that's what I did. So and then Katy, you and I did the triple X on chicken wings. We did 6 chicken wings, I think, with the triple X on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the challenge. The challenge is you can eat them by themselves, but you have to eat them all. Or if you choose to, you can put a teaspoon of the triple X and mix it up on the silkworm pupa before you start. But once we start, you can't change it. So you can't eat the silkworm pupa and go like, I want to put this on it. And naturally, it can't take it off, right? So I will leave the choice to you whether you want to do it. Now, first of all, bring that up close to your face and take a nice healthy smell of that.
Yep, I smelled it on the
you can smell it from there probably.
Boiling. Yeah.
How would you describe that smell?
I was telling you before, it smells floral to me, and you disagreed, but I think it's because it smells like gardening.
Well, right. So I just didn't disagree with you. It smells like gardening because to me it smells like compost or hummus. To me, that's what it smells like. It smells like decomposing leaves.
Oh yeah, that sweet rotten smell.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting. Enough. You agree with that?
Yeah. No, it definitely smells like the leaf shavings after you're done. And like when you're a kid, you dived into the leaves there.
It doesn't smell as good as lawn clippings. Like lawn clippings, that's another that's a cool smell. It's like, have you ever had like wheatgrass? You ever drink a shot of wheatgrass or anything? It has that kind of lawn clipping smell. This is different. This is like you said, earthy. Yeah, it is earthy. So I will leave the choice up to you. What do you say, with or without?
I think one of us should try them without. So, Nuff, do you want to do the hot sauce or do you just want to eat the bugs?
Well, I mean, I haven't even opened the sauce yet, so I mean, this is a fresh bottle.
And Katy, yours is open because we did it right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Although, well, let's see. No, you've both eaten bugs before, so that's okay. All right. So here's what we'll do. So if one of you wants to make that choice, that's fine. But whoever makes the choice of using the hot sauce, take one of them out and put it aside so that you can taste it without the hot sauce.
Okay. I'm gonna do the hot sauce.
Okay. Enough?
Okay. I mean, I'll do it with the hot sauce, but I'll try it without. I just gotta.
Okay, so just take one out. Just take one out and put it aside. And we agreed that we're doing it with the hot sauce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I've got my teaspoon here.
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm dumb. I went fork. So I'm gonna stab it, but it's probably gonna mess me up.
All right. So we all agreed we're gonna do. So I'm gonna take one out too. I've had these before. I've had them different ways. When I first tried them, I tried frying them in a frying pan. That was dumb because they're just popping all over, like popping like popcorn, because that's not how you're supposed to eat them up. But I did have them deep fried because you can get these. I'm not sure at H Mart, but in some places, if you look in the frozen food section, they have these frozen, and they're a little bit easier to work with because they're not packed in that water. All right, so you guys put one aside?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So now let's go ahead and put our hot sauce on there. So just a teaspoon.
Teaspoon,
yeah.
All right. Okay. It's got.
You got that slug in there.
Good.
Always. Oh yeah.
All right. I'm cracking open. Here comes an electric bill. Sauce is so expensive.
So thick.
Unnecessarily expensive, I think.
Yeah, it's not very flavorful from what I remember, Val.
I
No.
heard it's like the hottest one. I think I've got a turd in there.
You think
Yeah.
Hot sauce turd in there.
You think it's hotter than Apollo?
Okay.
Nuff, do you think
an
that?
actual measuring spoon?
Nuff, do you think that that the Triple X is hotter than the Apollo?
I've never had it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is my first time having it.
Oh, that's
Never
right.
had
Yeah,
it before.
yeah. Okay. Well, you can tell me if
Yeah.
you think it's hotter. Knowing you, you'll just like do a teaspoon.
I'll
of
to
it.
go back to the Apollo and get my memory banks and see if it's
Or just do
if
them
I can
side
remember.
by, just do them side by side.
Ooh.
Ooh, that smells hot.
mush right there.
Yeah, I do smell that. What is it that's in there? Ginger or so small. Yeah, ginger and the coriander. It does have a nice curry smell to it.
Mm-hmm.
It does have a curry smell to it. That
Not
like most
not
of
anymore.
the most of the last dabs.
Now it has a curry and hummus smell.
Yeah.
Not hummus, humus.
Yes.
Yeah, hummus is good.
It's like the fall version of wheatgrass. It's like the pumpkin spice of bugs.
Okay, so you guys ready?
Mhm.
All right, so let's do this.
Huh.
So let's go
Okay.
ahead and eat the one that you put aside. Let's go ahead and
Okay.
eat that. And you tell me if you think you made the right decision.
Okay.
Pretty much tastes like it smells.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of
not-
gritty.
It's not awful.
The outside is like skin.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of something. It's almost like really dry organ meat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, it's doable. I don't know that I needed to add the hot sauce, but that's okay. It's done.
All right. Like I said, you can't undo your decision.
No, I can't. There's no
All
way
right.
to take it out now.
So now let's just go ahead and dig in. And again, there's no time thing. We just have to eat all the silkworm people. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Cheers.
This is spicy.
Strangely enough, it doesn't kill the taste. It doesn't kill the taste of the pupa.
It doesn't really help.
It really doesn't. I noticed that it's like I get the little bit of warmth from the sauce, but it's not adding to the flavor, or it's almost like the pupa's driving it out.
I think I might have made the wrong decision.
Oh, Val. I have to do a hot dog practice today, so I think I made the worst decision.
Now we're just going to a brewery to celebrate my friend's birthday, so I'm good.
I recommend drinking after this.
Yeah, I got my
I have eaten,
Coke.
I've eaten all kinds of insects. This is my least favorite.
I could see it being a good drunk food, especially if it was fried up and crispy.
Like
I've
I'm
had-
envisioning them in like the white bags, like all salted up and whatnot and crunchy.
I've had them roasted. Roasted, they're not too bad. I think it's when they have the moisture in there, they're not good.
That's different. I've never had an insect yet that has a bit of moisture to it. So, well, no, I've had crickets that were soaked in lime juice, and that was really good.
The tongue is gone.
Mm-hmm.
My tongue is gone. It's just like chewing rotting leaves.
It's a deceiving amount of food. It's only 120 calories, but I feel like I haven't made a dent.
My protein for the day.
Mm-hmm.
See now, again, I've had this before. and I was really hoping this would help, and it doesn't. It just makes it worse.
Just makes it really hot.
It's kind of heating up your mouth pretty much.
Yeah, but it doesn't take away the taste of the silkworm pupa, which I was hoping it would do.
I will say that the sauce is highlighted a little bit better with this, though. The fat from the chicken pretty much overwhelmed any flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And all we really got was heat. So at least I'm tasting some of the complexity of the sauce.
Wonder what would happen if you boiled these in like a chicken broth or a beef broth or something like that.
That would probably improve them.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, I don't. Go ahead, Val.
I'm starting to get a runny nose.
A little bit.
The flavors start, like I said, it reminded me of organ meat. Starting to get like a kidney or liver type aftertaste.
I was starting to go into capsaicin euphoria. I was blowing on this like it's gonna make it cooler.
Must have gotten a big chunk of sauce.
Later on, as I'm going into it, I'm getting a little bit of a chicken flavor.
Really?
A little bit of a poultry flavor. Now they're just stuck in my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it tastes like plant. If you like ground this up and you made something with it and gave it to a vegan, they would probably think it's like plant-based. I don't recommend doing that, by the way.
Mm-mm.
Don't do that to a vegan.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm pretty sure vegans can't eat insects, right?
Mm-mm. Not usually.
No, it's got a face.
An ugly face, but a face nonetheless.
A lot of vegans won't eat honey because it's produced by bees.
Well, it has bee balm in it, right?
Well, it's bee labor.
Yeah, my tongue is it's really hitting. The hot sauce is hitting my tongue the most.
I'm surprised I didn't have the hiccups.
Be like Natter.
Ooh.
All right, 10 points to each one of you. Good
Woo!
job. Would you ever do that again? Would you ever do that again?
I think I would eat them again.
Really?
Is that weird? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd like go out of my way, but if like, like I do have the I'm kind of curious. I do have the ones that are in like the chili because I didn't know which ones we were doing, so I just bought them all. So kind of curious.
Well, you can experiment, right? I mean, try some different things with it. Try frying them. I would let them drain first, though, to get the moisture out of them before you fry them, because otherwise they'll pop.
Yeah, and then like we were talking about earlier, maybe using some kind of a stock broth or something like that, and just seeing if that kind of soaks in some of the flavor.
That'd be interesting. I'm looking forward to the video. So here's the thing that I found weird. And Nuff, you can tell me because you have a bunch of different cans. I know the bigger ones probably aren't, but here's the weird thing about these, and I think maybe it's consistent with packaging the Korean things in these small cans. Is the thing that's odd about this? The lid is on the bottom. The lid is on the bottom.
Yep. All of them are like that.
So I think I figured that out.
Yep,
It's to make packaging cheaper. Because they're pop tops, this is a separate piece. So all of all of the labeling that they've done is on one piece when they do it like that. Because they put, sorry, to further clarify, they put extra information on here. Whereas if they put that on the pop top lid, which would be the top, they'd have to print on both pieces.
And just for your clarification, I'm not trying to wash the hot sauce out of my mouth. I'm trying to get rid of the little.
Yeah.
Like
all you'd be doing is just be spreading the hot sauce around your mouth if that's what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to get the grass stuff out of my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sipping on coffee, so I don't know how much that's going to help. But
for the heat, not so much. For the taste of the silkworm pupa, maybe. So let me ask you guys. So on Trippy Food, we do a thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs down. What do you say? Nuff?
Give it a middle.
I go middle.
I'm going down because it's still, like, to me, I can't stand the taste of the silkworm pupa, and it didn't help. So it's still a thumbs down for me. But at least we made it challenging, and we made it interesting. But I appreciate you guys taking your Saturday morning out to participate in this experiment. So all of you out there,
thank you for having us.
be sure to check out Beyond Seattle Eats. Be sure to check out Main Event Pong. Be sure to subscribe, ring the bell, and push the thumbs up on the videos, because who doesn't need that, right?
Right.
And be careful out there because it's crazy. So please take care of yourselves. Please take care of others, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.